Hello everyone, welcome to Ethionews, your go-to spot for the latest and most important news from Ethiopia. Whether it's breaking headlines or updates on current events, we've got you covered. Addis Ababa University celebrates Diamond Jubilee with graduation of 6,849 students. Addis Ababa University, marking its Diamond Jubilee, held a grand graduation ceremony yesterday, awarding degrees to 6,849 students. Of these graduates, 3,334 earned their first degrees. 2,859 received master's degrees, 304 were awarded PhDs, and 352 completed specialty and subspecialty programs. Present at the ceremony, President Haile Selassie praised the university as Ethiopia's intellectual beacon. Celebrating 75 years of educating generations, he urged graduates to study global politics, saying, quote, "By understanding these dynamics, you can help position Ethiopia at the forefront," end quote. President Haile reminded the graduates that they are entering a world shaped by shifting geopolitical and geoeconomic forces. He encouraged them to serve their country with hope and a deep understanding of these realities. He emphasized that despite global challenges, graduates must prioritize Ethiopia's national interest and development goals. He concluded by saying, quote, "Your success today is ultimately measured by the impact you will have on Ethiopia and its people," end quote. The president also advised graduates to research broadly but hold on to what is good, symbolically raising the message of Generations banner at the university's main campus. Interim president of Addis Ababa University, Dr. Samuel Kifl, described the institution as a national symbol and pillar of higher education in Ethiopia. He highlighted the university's commitment to maintaining its center of excellence by supporting students and enhancing faculty competence. Dr. Samuel noted that self-administration has restored academic autonomy, enabling the university to strengthen its excellence through research and publications. That he further shared efforts to transform the main campus at Sidist Kilo into a smart, digitally advanced campus and to prepare Black Lion Specialized Hospital for delivering digital. National Bank Governor addresses loss claims, emphasizes role beyond profit. The governor of the National Bank, Mr. Mamo, made important remarks while presenting the bank's annual report to the House of People's Representatives, specifically to the Standing Committee on Planning, Budget, and Finance. The committee expressed concerns over reported losses by the National Bank due to exchange rate fluctuations and inquired about strategies to build sustainable financial capacity and recover from such losses. In response, Governor Mamo clarified that the National Bank is not a profit-making institution. He explained that unlike private businesses, the bank's main mission is to stabilize prices and maintain financial system stability, not to generate profit. He emphasized, quote, "There is no such thing as the National Bank going bankrupt. This is how all central banks around the world operate," end quote. Governor Mamo dismissed rumors claiming the bank has losses from unrecovered loans, stating that every bear lent has been properly accounted for. Despite operational challenges, the bank reported an operational profit of 27.6 billion bear, demonstrating its crucial role in supporting the economy. He also explained that when the bank borrows funds and interest rates rise, it can affect the bank's balance sheet, which may result in temporary losses, a normal and expected part of central bank functions. To provide context, he noted that major central banks such as the U.S. Federal Reserve, European Central Bank, Bank of England, and Central Bank of Kenya have all experienced losses over recent years during their monetary operations. Governor Mamo concluded by urging the public and lawmakers to avoid judging the National Bank by profit and loss standards used for typical businesses, as its purpose and operations are fundamentally different. Ethiopian Airlines Boeing 787 makes emergency landing in Mumbai. Passengers sustain minor injuries. An Ethiopian Airlines aircraft was forced to make an emergency landing in India, with some passengers sustaining minor injuries, according to international media outlet Zephyr Marshall Express. The incident involved a Boeing 787 Dreamliner on flight ED640. The report states that 7 people were injured during the emergency landing in Mumbai, including one passenger who was seriously hurt and admitted to a hospital. The flight was cruising at 33,000 feet when turbulence caused by adverse weather conditions prompted the emergency landing. Tikva Ethiopia contacted Ethiopian Airlines for comment. Hannah Atnafu, head of public relations at Ethiopian Airlines, explained that the flight crew detected a sudden drop in cabin pressure while en route to Mumbai. She said the pilot decided to descend to a safer altitude based on information confirmed during the flight. Oxygen masks were properly deployed during the emergency. The aircraft landed safely without any technical issues. After landing, 8 passengers reported feeling unwell and were examined by medical professionals. 7 passengers received treatment at the airport, while 1 was hospitalized for additional care but was later discharged after observation. Ethiopian Airlines confirmed that the pilot handled the situation professionally and maintained full control throughout the incident. Authorities continue to investigate the cause of the turbulence that led to the emergency landing. Sanate Workna graduates with high distinction overcoming ethnic and gender barriers. Her name is Sanate Workna. When she moved from Bahurdur to Addis Ababa to pursue higher education, Sanate, new to many experiences, faced and overcame challenges related to her ethnicity and gender to achieve her goals and prove herself. Today, her determination paid off. Sanate graduated with high distinction, earning an impressive 3.93 GPA in social work from Addis Ababa University. At the graduation ceremony, her proud mother and father, who had never before witnessed such an achievement, were called to honor their daughter, as Sanate received her award from the honorable guest, the president, who wore the traditional cross of celibacy. Her parents struggled to hold back tears of joy. Sanate expressed her heartfelt thanks to her parents, saying that no matter the challenges life brings, hope makes anything possible. Her parents shared their immense pride in their daughter's success. Sanate's story is an inspiring example of resilience, hope, and triumph over adversity. Reflecting on Ethiopia's national football team, challenges and calls for revival, Ben Koff, the former coach of the Ghana national football team, famously led Ghana to victory at the 1968 African Cup held in Addis Ababa. It is said that the winning goal in that tournament was scored right here in the Ethiopian capital. Reports highlight that playing at high altitudes, starting from 2,400 meters above sea level, poses significant challenges for visiting national teams, serving as a true test of strength. Ben Koff himself, now deceased, struggled with coaching under such conditions. When asked about the lessons Ethiopia's national football team has learned from these experiences, clear answers remain elusive. Many experts and fans argue that following the team's recent decline, a well-crafted strategy is needed to help the national team rise again, naturally and sustainably. The Ethiopian Broadcasting Corporation has invited experts to discuss this pressing issue. Various opinions on how to rebuild a winning team have been shared, and the conversation is ongoing. Among Ethiopian football authorities, the Ethiopian Football Federation, though delayed, appears to be showing signs of renewed commitment to improving the sport. Ethiopian football fans remain hopeful for a brighter future. Obscenity in society and social media, legal perspectives and consequences. Today, obscenity appears to be increasingly normalized and widespread within our society, especially on social media platforms where people often use insulting language that infringes on personal dignity. According to Ethiopian law, obscenity is classified as a criminal offense and falls under crimes committed against a person's honor. Speaking to ETV, lawyer and legal expert Dawit Tedla explained that under Article 6, subsection 15, any person who directly insults another through speech, gestures, signs, or other means causing disgrace can be held criminally liable. However, Dawit emphasized that prosecutors or police cannot initiate charges on their own. The complaint must come from the offended individual. He further clarified that serious obscenity includes cases where a government employee abuses their position or when the act is related to a public duty. Offenders in such cases may face up to 6 months imprisonment or a fine of 1,000 ber. For minor obscenity, if the offender was unaware of the obscene nature of the act or if only the offender and victim noticed the act, the sentence may be up to 3 months imprisonment. Dawit also highlighted that obscene assault is not limited to living persons. Desecrating a deceased person's body is also prohibited by law. In such cases, the law grants the legal right to file charges not only to the living victim but also, in the case of a deceased, to close blood relatives, children, siblings, and others. These legal provisions aim to protect personal dignity and uphold respect within society. Overcoming all odds. Absira Shefarah graduates with distinction from Addis Ababa University. Her name is Absira Shefarah. When she was in the 6th grade, she visited Addis Ababa University during her mother's graduation ceremony. At that moment, she made a heartfelt promise to her mother: "One day, I will study and graduate from this campus." Today, Absira has proudly fulfilled that promise. She graduated with distinction from the Department of Psychology at Addis Ababa University, achieving an impressive GPA of 3.5. Despite living with a physical disability, Absira has been recognized by her teachers as a determined and outstanding student. Her remarkable success is deeply rooted in the unwavering support and dedication of her mother. Throughout Absira's 4-year university journey, her mother stood faithfully by her side, providing assistance and encouragement every step of the way, making this achievement possible. Sharing a powerful message with other parents, Absira's mother said, "If we isolate our children with disabilities and hide them in the house, we harm them even more. But if we sacrifice and invest in them, they can achieve great things." Absira's story is a shining example of perseverance, love, and the transformative power of support. Thanks for tuning in to Channel Name.